Hey guys, Winterspire1127 here. The chapters came out early yesterday, but I didn't have time to make a video because I was screwing up my schedules. But I can now, so let's get started with Naruto chapter 597, The Secret of Space-Time Ninjutsu. So the chapter begins with two color pages. The first one is right after Tobi got hit by Naruto's Rasengan. From what I can tell, Tobi seems to be okay. It's just his sleeve, part of his clothes was just torn up. That's pretty much it. And Kakashi is going to explain to Naruto and Guy and Killer Bee how they're able to hit Tobi. The second color page is a title page of Naruto, and seeing him running and how he progressed and grew ever since the very first chapter. It's like what Kubo did with Ichigo, seeing him from, high school student to Shinigami to Bankai to Final Gesetsu Tensho, like that. So in this title page we have Naruto as a little kid in the academy, to getting to post-time skip Naruto, to stage mode, to Kyuubi mode, to Bijou mode. Seeing this is actually a pretty good title page, honestly. The first half of the chapter is basically Kakashi explaining to the others how Tobi's space-time ninjutsu works and how they're able to hit Tobi. And Tobi is just standing there letting Kakashi explain everything. I mean, he could have just had the opportunity to attack, but then again, this is another shonen cliche. So according to Kakashi, both Kamui, his Kamui, and the space-time ninjutsu that Tobi uses, they share the same dimension. So that part I got right. Their space-time ninjutsu is connected to the same dimension. Tobi's ability to slip through things, become transparent, it's actually not, he's not really transparent. Apparently he could shift certain body parts into the dimension. So when Kakashi teleported the Raikiri charged kunai and Naruto's Rasengan into the dimension, they were able to hit part of Tobi's body that was sent into the dimension. How Kishimoto explained this, it was actually a pretty good explanation. Like, when Naruto shifted through Tobi's body, you see a part of Tobi's body in the dimension, along with the Rasengan being teleported, and and then you see the results of that. So Kakashi asked Tobi where he got the eye, and Tobi says it was during the past World War, the fight at the Kanabi Bridge. That fight where you got to be called the hero with the Sharingan. So Tobi, apparently, he found Obito, took his eye, and developed it into his own space-time ninjutsu. So he has Obito's eye. Does that mean that he is Obito? No, it does not. It just means that he has his eye. First of all, how did Tobi come across Obito? I mean, part of the remaining eye was crushed by boulders. I mean, maybe he found it and he somehow fixed it. And it was a war. The Third Great Ninja War. There could have been other Uchihas that died. Of all the Uchihas, why Obito? If Tobi knew about Obito's eye power, his special Sharingan abilities, How did he know that? Now, first of all, Obito's Sharingan was recently awakened during that battle, and then his part of his body was crushed. His right side was crushed, I believe, yeah. So how was he able to come across... Tobi is so damn confusing! And to be honest, he's a freaking enigma. You learn one thing about him, more questions pop up. I mean, why Obito? I just don't get it. So, Tobi then, he goes on saying, you shouldn't open your mouth so easily. You're just words and no actions. What someone like you says is worth nothing. And then he says to Kakashi, I want to build a world where heroes don't have to make pitiful excuses in front of graves. And then you get a brief little flashback of Kakashi, at a grave. I don't think that was Obito's grave, because he usually goes into that memorial stone. I don't know what that was called. I forgot. And of course Tobi is really screwing with Kakashi, and from the flashback, could it possibly be I don't know, Minato's grave. I don't know if it's either Minato's grave or maybe Rein's grave. Naruto, he's like having none of that. And then he says he's not going to give up his dream to become Hokage, and there are many things that he was entrusted with. I gotta be honest here, I was kind of glad that he still has his dream to become Hokage, because ever since the time skip, he's been focusing more on saving Sasuke, because he said, how can I ever become Hokage if I can't even save one friend? And then he still had his dream to save Sasuke and to become Hokage. But then the last time him and Sasuke met, he says that the next time they'll fight, they'll die, and I'm guessing he's giving up his dream to become Hokage. I thought that he was gonna give up his dream to become Hokage just to save Sasuke, and then ever since his meeting with Kushina, he still wants to be Hokage. It's just really confusing. I mean, does he want to become Hokage and save Sasuke at the same time, or does he just cares more about Sasuke than his dream? Tobi, he then asks him, okay, but what if you neglected what the fourth Hokage and Jiraiya left you? What if you fail? What would they think? And then Naruto starts having flashbacks. Minato and Jiraiya, they're, saying that they have faith in him to find the answer to do something about hatred. Kyuubi is lately he's been really warming up towards Naruto. I mean, starting to become more and more of a friend. I knew this was gonna happen eventually. To be honest, Kyuubi becoming a friend of Naruto and all that, but I don't know. I'm still getting used to the fact that they're no longer Kurama doesn't want to break free from Naruto. He just, I guess Naruto actually managed to get rid of Kurama's hatred. So again, he was a bit angry at Tobi. Kyuubi takes over for Naruto for a bit just to tell him to shut up, and saying that Naruto is not like that he'll defeat him. And after that, Naruto becomes more determined, and then he awakens his Bijou mode, which, again, awesome transformation. Determined that he is not going to fail, and he rushes in towards Tobi, and that's when the chapter ends. So, this chapter, I gotta admit, this was an okay chapter. The first half, as I said before, is basically explaining how Tobi's space-time ninjutsu works, and like how he got his eye. Second half was just Tobi pretty much screwing with Kakashi, saying that he got his eye from Kanami Bridge. Naruto, not giving up, determined to defeat Tobi to stop his plan. From what Tobi explained in this chapter, it seems that he's gone through a lot to go through with this plan. I don't know, like, what is his deal, what's his backstory. Maybe he used to be a good guy or something, and then someone screwed him over, and his hatred started to become more and more stronger, so he decided to go with the eye plan. I swear, Tobi is a freaking enigma. Again, I don't think Tobi is Obito. He just has Obito's eye. It doesn't really explain, like, how he was able to find Obito, and why, of all the Uchihas, why Obito's abilities, because his Sharingan was recently awakened. So it was hard to tell what kind of Sharingan abilities that Obito would have. Also, are we ever going to see the Ten Tails? The Jubi? I just want to see the Jubi. You know what? I don't care if Tobi is Kagami Uchiha or Izuna or Shisui. No, he's not Shisui. Or any other Uchiha. Hell, he could be a freaking Zetsu clone. I don't care. As long as it's not Obito, I'm okay with it. Hell, he could be Sasuke from the future. Overall, this was a decent chapter. Barely any action. It's just another build-up to another fight again. To Naruto and Tobi fighting again. This was basically explaining more things about Tobi, more questions showing up, and explaining his ninjutsu. So, to be able to defeat Tobi, I guess Kakashi's Kamui is the key. But Kakashi should be exhausted by now. He used the thing 3 times, and he's not even exhausted whatsoever. I'm just hoping that this fight will progress a little bit more. So, overall, This was an okay chapter, so I'm just giving it a 7 out of 10. I just hope that we learn Tobi's identity soon, because this is getting really frustrating because of all these reveals. It's just, who is this guy, and how does he know about Kakashi? I thought he had a connection with Madara. I want to know that. Even though there was no action, I did like how Kishimoto explained Tobi's base-time ninjutsu. I just didn't like the fact that there are too many damn questions about Tobi, and I just want to see this Jubi already. I just want to see it. And you know what? If he did summon the Jubi, he says he wants to become the Jinchuriki to enhance his Sharingan abilities. Does he know how to become a Jinchuriki? He probably does, but does he even know how to control the Jubi? Maybe some more questions being answered. Hopefully. I still don't believe that he is Obito. I don't believe that. So, yeah, that's Naruto chapter 597. I'm Lunar Spire 1127, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.